I always wanted to be on a place, on a property, on a bit of land. Coming back here did feel like coming home, and having our own piece of land is just, it's everything we ever wanted. It feels like there's opportunities here. It feels like you've got room to move and room to grow, and the kids love the shops and they love the cinemas and that, but this is where we belong. I had a camera when I was younger, but I'd never done it well, just as a kid snapping away. When we moved onto our property here and we had a bit more space and I could get out with the kids, we would spend afternoons out in the paddock or on the headlands, and it helped me explore that creativity that I had and that need to be outside and experiencing the environment and connecting with the children and our property together. I adore taking photos of families in their own home, in their own backyard. I think that's where your children play, that's where all your memories are. The beat up old fort and the rusty bikes, and that's your childhood, that's what they want to remember. And you can get the connection and the emotions from that kind of setting. Capturing things that people would be seeing anyway on a normal day-to-day, but they might not have the time or the ability to capture it. If I can do that for them and take them back to that moment, then I feel like I've done my job. Jono and I met at the Eaton pub. So I went there with some friends and he had come down for Friday night drinks from the property he was working on. And yeah, we hit it off. It took a little while for me to say yes to a date, but from that first date, I knew that was it. We were going to be married. If I could describe Jono in 3 words, I would say he is hardworking, dedicated, and honest to a T. Sometimes brutally so. I think the most challenging part of living on a farm is it's very all-consuming. It demands 100% of your time. So we don't get a lot of time to go on holidays. We might have to turn down some parties because there's irrigation to be done or cattle to be processed. It's its own living, breathing thing. So there's so much responsibility that comes with it that you can't just leave it behind and check out for a couple of weeks. But in a way, that's also the rewarding part of it. What you put into the land, you'll get back. My childhood was very similar to what my children are having now, which is why I love it so much. We had cane and cattle and we spent the afternoons running around barefoot in the paddocks. There wasn't a lot of time to go to town and we didn't have sports, but we just had everything we needed there. And our parents were so supportive of us going on and achieving what we needed to achieve and leaving the farm, but knowing that we always had a base back there. Perfect. And then actually looking straight at me, yeah. I do think there's a bit of a movement for women to be stepping up in agriculture. And I hope that as Stella grows older, she does feel comfortable in taking her place alongside her brothers. It's my hope that they all go on to something in agriculture, but it's not something we're going to push. But I want the opportunity to be there for Stella, even if it's in a creative aspect. Most afternoons we'll be seen out here on the paddocks, just taking photos. And when the sun goes down, the kids know that dinner's going to be a bit late because I'm still out here with the camera, but it's worth it. And afternoons for us are our family time as well, so it works in well. It's relaxed and casual and we're just capturing memories.